gentlemen, people of the world. Whew, my God. Okay, welcome, welcome, welcome. While we are waiting for the rest to make it to our live session, of course, I'm going to talk about what's coming up for you. What are the surprises and the gifts that we have in store for you? The gift of learning, I would say. Gift of learning. Yeah, so everyone, today is the 9th of April, and as you can see, time flies. We have officially said goodbye to the first quarter of the year, and that means to say that we are just very few weeks away from any kind of examinations. So that is exactly why I am letting you all know about the amazing 7 June holiday programs that we have just for you, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, I have one more very exciting set of announcement that will happen by May. Okay, so just about 2 or 3 weeks away by May, I have one more exciting set of announcements for you. All of this to make sure that you have the options to really strategically prepare for whatever is coming your way when it comes to examinations, ladies and gentlemen. So, yes, June holiday program, 7 programs. Here we go. Let me point it out for you, huh? With the help of our chicken. Now, I'm gonna start for our young ones, yeah. So primary, let me zoom it in for you a little bit so it's a bit easier for you to see. Very exciting. We have a 3-day oral class for our primary 1 and 2 students. Yes. It's called Who Stole the Dragon's Egg, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. So for 3 days, your child, your or your younger siblings will actually go into an adventure to, of course, learn how to speak well, articulation, expression, pronunciation, vocabulary. At the same time, they will be solving the mystery of who actually stole the dragon's egg. Is it the friendly fairy? Is it the grumpy goblin or the wise wizard? You never know. You should join the class for you to know. And hello, Risa Love Fries. Welcome to the live. Of course, to those of you who wants to really make sure your child continues to prepare very early on when it comes to composition writing, we have a composition writing class for our primary 1 and 2 students. Ta, ta, ta. Now, Labubu Capybara, hello! How's life? How have you been? I haven't seen you in the past few live sessions that I have. I hope you've been well. Amelia, hello, welcome to you. So, yes, primary 3 and 4, let's go. We also have a special set for you, just for you, a thematic oral session, 5 days. We will dive into 5 commonly tested oral exam topics. Ha ha ha. Yes. And a busy ha, Labubu Capybara. What are you busy with? So yeah, 5 days, 5 topics, and we will not only help you with your how to structure your oral responses properly, how to make sure that you are analyzing the stimulus properly. At the same time, we're gonna help to build your content knowledge on these topics because, of course, before you even talk about something, you have to know about it, right? So we'll deal with both. Learn about the topic, and then at the same time, confidently talk about it if it comes up as your actual oral examination question. At the same time, build the confidence to actually speak, so that whether you are doing examination or not an examination, you are still confident to talk because this is a skill you're going to need not just for your examinations, but as you move up in the academic career and in your professional career as well. Hello, Sherlyn. How are you? And finally, of course, for those of you, our P5 and P6 students, my goodness, yes, we know that, PSLE is literally what everyone talks about when you reach P5 and P6. So we have 3 very special programs for all of you, P5 and P6 students. Firstly, those of you who want to focus on really mastering the oral examination, the oral component, given that the PSLE new format actually really focuses on making sure you are exhibiting or you are showing the right oral skills. Wow, 20% now. From 15, it went all the way up to 20%. So we have definitely two sets of oral thematic um, practice for you. It's set A and set B. Both of them are 5 days, tackling 10 different commonly tested oral themes. So have a look at the themes, see which one do you think, which set do you think works well for you. Otherwise, you do have the option to actually go through both because we are going to be running this in more than 1 week in June. I'm going to convince my father for tuition at Edu First. Sherlyn, is that for the math one, is it, Sherlyn? Mm-hmm. Is it? Mm-hmm. At the same time, while waiting for your response, I probably go take all 4 subjects. Oh, wow, interesting. How about English? Sherlyn, English, come to us. Ah, I see. I mean, if that is of course for me at the same time, Sherlyn, it will be always up to you, especially with how much the number of subjects you're taking and how much they cost. Definitely up to you. But of course, at the end of the day, you go and you have to try it out and see if the lessons work for you, if the curriculum works for you, if it's worth the money. Because at the end of the day, it's what you learn from the center. Of course, I'm not gonna force you to be with us, Sherlyn, yeah? So yeah, go and try it out, see if the curriculum works for you, and yeah, I hope to still see you in our live session, Sherlyn. Yeah, and finally for our P5 and P6, we have a composition writing crash course, which is basically an intensive crash course, 5 day, 3 hours each, wherein you're really going to go through the fundamentals of the entire process of writing a composition, from unpacking a composition question all the way to writing it and editing it, and making sure that you write whatever it is required of you to get that AL1. So we have a crash course for you. Plus, if you want something a bit more comprehensive, we have paper 2 plus oral. So visit our website. And hello, Mariah. Composure I need. So yeah, what paper are you doing later? Hello, Yao Eternaut. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Today I am going through synthesis and transformation drill. That means to say I'm going through different school papers and just focusing on the S&T section because a lot of you have been requesting that. Weak spot in English is composition. Sherlyn, if you feel like composition is a section that you really want to make sure you focus on, I'm happy that you're being more strategic now because the closer you are to examinations, the more you have to be careful with your time, making sure that you focus on strengthening, on working on the weaknesses that you have. So you have to know your weak spots, good for awareness. Yeah. Now, calling Ozil. You're calling Ozil, is it, Mariah? Hello, Clarissa. Welcome to you. And yeah, to give you a bit more of information finally before I start, this is our June PSLE composition writing crash course. For 5 days, you're going to master all these skills to make sure that you secure that mark for PSLE. Firstly, you have to really learn how to unpack a composition properly such that you know what is it asking of you. When it says doing something wrong, when it's a verb, what is required when it's a verb? Or when it's giving you qualities like honesty or being honest, must my main character be honest, or can I use a dishonest character? You see, these are the kinds of unpacking that we teach you, so that, because for me it's very crucial that you understand the question, because there's been a lot of very students who can write very well, but because they didn't understand the compo question, no matter how beautifully written your piece is, if it's not answering the compo question, you say goodbye to your content marks. Yeah. At the same time, planning effectively. Planning effectively meaning you have to make sure that you plan. You have to make sure that you plan quickly. And at the same time, your planning should tell you that you're planning for a complete composition and that you're planning for something that will allow you to use your chosen picture. And You're planning for something that really answers a combo question. Of course, adaptation strategies. We give you model compositions that are high quality when it comes to vocabulary. We teach you how to adapt them and how to manipulate these composition questions to make sure that you're able to use them for examinations. And finally, practice writing them. You get a set of very good vocabulary phrases from us, very good writing techniques for shadowing, flashback, flash forward, all these things. Receive teachers' actionable feedback. Of course, the teacher is there to give you a feedback immediately in real time so you know how to improve while you're doing the crash course. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. Teacher, why is Royston in the picture? Yes, it's so fun because we had a photo shoot with Royston a few years back. And so you see, Tanzagara Oppa Royston is in one of our creatives. It's nice. Royston, yes, this is Royston Orkalai. Hello to you. Yes, that's him. You now know how he looks like. Yes. And yeah, everyone, so we have a lot of things for you this June. It's April, so we are currently in the early bird promotion period. So if you sign up in any of our courses, you will definitely get a Write as a Work model composition from which has over 65 model compos from primary to secondary. $50 voucher if you join our regular programs, and exclusively for those of you who will join the composition writing crash course, you will get this PSLE Masterclass ebook, Get a Grip. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, everyone, let's start with our synthesis and transformation thing today. Let's go. Okay, type in your answer, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, the witness disappeared. Suddenly, the police were investigating. This is going to require you to change your word form. So make sure that you know which word is that. And you do everything properly without omitting important details. Let's go. Give it a try. Type it in, people. Welcome to those of you who just joined. Okay, Yao said the police investigated the witness who disappeared suddenly. I see. Okay, anyone else who wants to give it a try? Thank you, Yao. Eternal. The police investigation was about the disappearance of the witness. So you basically dropped the word suddenly, is it, Mariah? Try to weave it into your answer, please. Try to weave it into your answer. Give it a try before we discuss the correct answer here. Pavlov's woof woof. What an interesting handle. The police were investigating the sudden disappearance of the witness. Why is someone typing Chinese? Okay, now Pavlov's woof woof, you got it right. Congratulations. So basically, we use this part first. This is the first part here. The police were investigating. We keep it. Okay, this one. The police were investigating. Okay, now we need to follow it with a noun. So instead of saying suddenly, we turn it into sudden. The sudden disappearance, careful with the spelling, of the witness. Really? Can someone, give me a second. Actually, I can do it. If that is the case, I am going to block the account. Yes, thank you for letting me know. And I'm gonna mute the person as well. Okay. Now, let's move on. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, see you later. See you later, Clarissa. Now, the sudden disappearance of the witness. Okay? Now let's move on to the next part. Good job, everyone. Athena had not cooked noodles before and made a mess of it. Okay. Give it a try this time. Let's change the color to purple. Type it in. Not. Hello, Puffy. Not having cooked noodles before. Athena made a mess of it. I see. Thank you, Yao. Made a mess of it. Wow, Yao and Pavlov, huh? I see. You both have the same answer. Mariah, do you agree with the answer? Do you have your own? Thank you for liking the live, Puffy. I'll give you about 10 more seconds and then let's see if not having cooked noodles before teacher Jamie's out. Wrong! Because wrong name, Mariah. Okay. Pavlov and Yao, you are correct. Not having cooked noodles before. Athena made a mess of it. Good job. Now, number 68. Ooh, direct speech, reported speech. Let us see. Who ate my slice of cake? Mr. Raju asked his children. Okay. Now remember, while you are typing in your answer, we are gonna be dealing with the tense. Make sure you adjust it accordingly with your pronouns, of course. For the this case, of course, you always have the tense and the pronouns. Sometimes there is a time element, but for this case, it does not have the time element. And it will also have the proximity or the place element, but which for this case also does not have. Okay, so now you only have to worry about tense and pronouns. Now, Mr. Yahweh asked his children who had eaten. Which I'm reading Mariah's answer. Here's a slice of cake. Okay, wow, with explanation some more, Mariah. You went from simple past to past perfect. Mr. Raja asked who had eaten his slice of cake. I see. Very good. I am very proud of you. You gave me an answer. Yahweh also correct. Yahweh. Yah also correct. Sorry, Yah. I called you Yahweh. I was talking to Yahweh just now. Before I did the live. Very good, Yao. I'm proud of you, Mariah, for even having an explanation on how you adjusted the tense. That's correct. Because 8 is in past tense, therefore we move one tense backward. We go for past perfect. That would mean to say we do the one with a had. Okay, so who had eaten? Remember, you use past participle after has, have, and had. I was also in his live just now. Oh, okay. Very interesting that you have met each other. Very good. Who had eaten his slice of cake. Okay, so this one is an easy direct speech to reported speech because you only had to adjust the tense and pronouns. But some students still struggle even with just the tense, so be careful with that. Okay, now let's move on to number 69. The judge questioned whether the reports were accurate. Okay, give it a try. Short sentence. Now, Sherlyn, what's the bad news? Don't scare me like that. What is it? The accuracy of the reports were questioned by the judge. Interesting, Yao. Thank you. Mariah, Sherlyn, you want to try this? Your father said no. What was your did you present all the reasonable arguments you could present to convince your father? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you I'm ill and have a sinus. Mariah, hi, you have to do water therapy, drink a lot of water, and vitamin C. The accuracy of the reports were questioned by the judge, same as Yao's answer. Both of you are correct. Very good. Now, the accuracy of the reports. Okay, first things first, we complete it. The accuracy of the reports were questioned. Was no, the accuracy is only singular, huh? Accuracy is one. Was questioned. So, in essence, you are being tested on active to passive voice, right? So, when you do passive voice, remember you always have your entire verb is always a partnership of a to be verb, mhm, a to be verb, and a past participle form. Okay, that is always a partnership when you're doing passive voice. So the moment you see this, right, immediately you think about, oh, what's the past participle of questioned? Oh, it's still questioned. Okay, Ken, I'm clear. Now, then the confusion sometimes comes when you are deciding what to be verb do I pair it with. To be verbs, if you recall, is are, was, were, was being, were being. Yeah. So when you are thinking about what to be verb to put before the past participle, look at the original tense of the verb. Questioned is in past tense. Therefore, choose the past tense form of the to be verb, which is was. Okay? Just be careful with your subject verb agreement. Your main subject now is the accuracy. You're only talking about one thing, so you have to use singular to be verb, which is in past tense. Okay? Now, I guess I will struggle. Sherlyn, um, I would always suppose that your father would have always said yes in a heartbeat if we had all the resources to send you in for those classes. If he says no, we try to understand. And it will take you a bit more of effort to really still prepare for it, but I always do not see it as impossible. Try to find ways to study a bit more, make a list of the concepts that you think you are struggling with, ask help from someone who can actually teach you, teacher, classmate. Yeah. Now we will talk to even chat GPT, Sherlyn. I swear to God, you are kind of in a blessed time, as in on top of, like, if you really have no one, being smart enough to talk to an AI is very, very helpful in your own revision. Okay, so we try to be a bit more resourceful in that sense. Okay, now, so continuing with this one, so the accuracy of the reports was questioned, of course, by whom? By the judge. All right. Mm-hmm. Still don't understand. What don't you understand, Sherlyn? Is it something about the question here, or you don't understand something else? Mariah, you have a question for me, is it, that I have not answered? What is your question, Mariah? Type it in because I may have missed it. And while you're both, Sherlyn, and the top, what do you mean the top? Look at the top. Huh? What's the top? Complete your sentence, please, Mariah. Okay, number 70. While I am trying to understand Mariah and Sherlyn's question, 70 people type in your answer. As soon as the celebrity arrived, she was ushered to the stage. Let's go, people. Upon her, well, yeah, very fast. Upon her arrival, the celebrity was ushered to the stage. So that means to say, you actually notice there is a need to change the word form. Arrived to a verb. This one, a verb, you converted it to noun. What did you type in, Mariah? You typed in your answer for number 70, is it? Not yet, right? Not yet. I typed when you were talking about, because you saw the question already. I see. You are correct, Yao. We need to convert the verb to a noun, which is something very common in synthesis and transformation, by the way. You have to be very good at converting the word forms. Most of the time, it's verb to noun, noun to verb, adjective to noun, noun to adjective. These are the most common ones. Okay, so upon her arrival, the celebrity celebrity was ushered. I am reading the question of Mariah to the stage. Okay. Is it was or were for the previous question? I see. Yeah, and I put were. You said it was correct. Oh, so sorry. Both of you are wrong. So yes. I didn't notice you both put were. Okay, so number 69 it has to be was question because now the um the subject is singular. Mhm. It has to be was because the accuracy of the reports, that's the complete subject, but the subject is not the reports. The subject is that it is the accuracy of the report. So we're talking about only one thing. Okay, so it has to be was. Ken? It's like saying the feelings of the crowd. We're only talking about one sound feelings, or the result of all the so it's like they like to do this. They like to give you a long subject to confuse you, but technically it's really talking about only one accuracy. Mhm. Sure, 40 minutes left. Okay, moving on to the next set. Let's try to do this one. Let's see if okay. I was late for my science lesson. The school bus had a flat tire. Give it a try. Henry Park, P6 prelim. Easy one, ah. This one very easy. So is very easy to use. I'm gonna hide the next question because Yao becomes so excited. The school bus had a flat tire, so I was late for my science lesson. Yeah, I see. Mariah, 10 seconds. This one is easy. Very quickly. Let's go. I forgot the comma. All right. Yao, you are correct. Well done. So we use this one here first, right? The school bus. My handwriting. Why is my eraser very big? Okay. The school bus had a flat tire. So I was late for science lesson. Who's that? Okay. My math homework ate my English homework, so I was late for my science lesson. Wrong, Mariah. Okay. Now, direct speech to report the speech one more time. Let us see. James asked his mother, "May I have pizza for dinner tonight?" Give it a try. Keep in mind your tense, your pronouns. This time around, it has time. So please update it accordingly. And this does not have proximity or place. So you're lucky. There's 3 things you need to think about for this question. Let's go. Let's go, everyone. Type it in, please. Give it a try. James asked his mother if he could have pizza for dinner that night. I see. Just one word, Yao. I need you to look at the word may. Could. You use could if the word was can, but the word was may. So may becomes what? Same thing for you, Mariah. Also, if you use could, Mariah, it has to be have. Huh? Could is always followed by base form of the verb. Now, can becomes could. Will becomes would. But may becomes what do you think? What do you think? Give it a try. It also starts with letter M, by the way. So your only issue is basically this one, the word may. May becomes, let me start writing. Might, very good, Yao. You're correct. If he might. Like that, okay? Have pizza for dinner. Very good on changing tonight to that night. Okay? Yes, thank you for reconsidering. So can, could, may, might, will, would. Now, number 68. The mischievous cat scampered away when it saw its owner enter the room. Give this a try. Kenley. Hi, Mariah. Okay, type it in. Kind of a long sentence, but an easy one to answer. Give it a try. A letters go, peoples. Ooh, that Grumpy Bear, thank you for sharing the live session. Yes. Still waiting for you all to. Okay, Yao typed it in. The mischievous cat scampered away upon seeing its owner enter the room. I see. Mariah, where is yours? Scamper up and seeing its owner enter the room. Good job. Well done, people. Okay, so we start with this one here. Let's use black. The mischievous cat scampered away upon word form change, seeing its owner enter the room. So we have used this as a second part, but we don't use when anymore because we have used upon. Okay, now number 69. Let's go. You're all doing well. The judges had a long discussion before they decided on the champion. What do you think? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's not the spelling though, Mariah. There is a song for this word. This used to be the longest word. There's a song about this. By who sang this in a movie, huh? That lady, the very famous lady from Sound of Music. I forgot. Mary Poppins. Was it? No.
It wasn't Mary Poppins.
But,
I
right,
don't know her
right.
name. She's the girl with the bob, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's a, yeah.
And on an old one, an old movie. The judges decided on the champion after having a long discussion. How about you, Mariah? What is your answer? The judges decided on the champion after having a long discussion. Good job. Well done. The main concern here is another word form change actually. Okay. So we start with this one. The judges decided on the champion after, okay, this one, number 2, having a long discussion. Sure, remember your short hair era. Oh, I'm gonna cut it tomorrow, Mariah. I'm always in my short hair era. A long discussion. The moment I can tie my hair, that's how I know that I should be cutting it already. So tomorrow is the day, Mariah. I don't want to be maintaining a long hair. Okay, number 70. In dealing with the challenge, Aaron showed his resilience. Give it a try. Last number for this set. Let's go, people. Can you dye your hair? I can, but will I? That's the question. Okay, type it in. Let's go. Let's go. In dealing with the challenge, Aaron showed his resilience. Let's go. This one is a short one and an easy one, I would say. Let us give it a try, peoples. Let's go. Mariah, are you dyeing your hair? I think it's filtered. What's filtered? Oh, the answer is it. Why would it be filtered? Oh, there's nothing wrong with this, no. You type it in, Mariah, ha. In my on my end, I don't see it. Yeah, that's the problem. How about Yao? Yao, did you type your own answer there? Or at least tell me. I see, yeah. It is indeed being filtered, Mariah. Okay, let's type it in. Just check your own answer and see if it's correct or not. You changed deal to doubt. Oh, very good, Mariah. The way Aaron dealt with the challenge showed his resilience. Okay. Wow, my handwriting looks different. Interesting. All right, I type already. Yeah, yeah, I don't see it. It's being filtered by TikTok. I don't know why, but it's fine. I'd rather they're more careful than lenient when it comes to things like this because there's literally a lot of people who are doing horrible things in the internet. So, no complaints. Okay, congratulations. You are officially ready to move on to set number 3. Let's go. Let's see. I might give you ACS. ACS, let's see. Lucy tried very hard. She could not master the skill of skipping. Ah, you want to take a screenshot, is it, Mariah? Hold on. But my handwriting, my handwriting quite bad. Let's do it this way. This one first. Then I'm gonna move away a bit. Wrong way. I should be here. Okay. So I'm gonna give you about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I'm gonna give you the one on top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, Mariah, huh? You're talking about Teacher Ja. Teacher Ja is reading your thing there. I can read handwriting. I can read yours. Ah, do you have an implication why you're telling us that you can read our handwriting? There's an implication there because normally you don't really say it if you can read it. You know what I'm saying? Do you have any complaints about our handwriting, Mariah Carey Lounge? Eh? Sorry. I moved up my own live session. You don't know how much effort I've put in to write this way just so you could read it. My handwriting is in inherently horrible. I used to be always scolded by my teachers in school. But for me, what matters is I understand my own handwriting. But I realized that, for example, for examinations, for my own notes, it works. But for examinations, when they have to mark it, girl, I have to write properly. But for your own notes and consumption, when you're revising using your own notes, it should be fine. But if you are kind enough to understand that people may be borrowing your notes and so on, yeah, you may need to write a bit more nicely. But for me, I would save time over anything. I rather write fast and be able to copy and write quickly whatever is in my head than take so much time and write it nicely. But I know there are people who can actually write quickly but still write very beautifully. It's just not me. Did you, for some reason, your handwriting looks very similar. They are both horrible, is it? Hey, as long as you can read, huh? As long as you can read. Okay, now moving on to the next part. You've taken a screenshot that you need, huh? Okay, let's move on to the next set. Lucy tried very hard. She could not master the skill of skipping. Wow, must be challenging for Lucy. However, what? Give it a try. Let's go. Type it in. Not a very long sentence. The chicken says, yes, Mariah, is it? Mariah, yes, 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 yes. Correct. Oh, yeah, see? The chicken was talking about you, Mariah. Yeah, okay. However hard Lucy tried, she could not master the skill of skipping. Type it in yours. 5 seconds, Mariah, quickly so we can talk about it. Good thing this time TikTok did not filter it. Okay. Now, Yao, your answer is correct. Very good. However hard here, however hard is like saying, is like literally saying no matter how hard. Okay? Just so you are not confused. However hard Lucy tried, okay, she could not master, then this part. She could not master the skill of skipping. Right. However hard Lucky tried. It's funny. Okay, now number 67. John was relieved when he received the news that he had passed with flying colors. Now give it a try. This one requires one more time for you on your skills on changing the word form correctly. Let's try and try until there's two possible answers for that. But I'm going to tell the correct one. What is the word after with? Ah, sorry. The word is great. Yao. I have zoomed it out for you. Give it a try. Mariah was with great relief when he received the news that he had passed with flying colors. I see. Yeah, what is yours? Type it in. Is it the same as Mariah's? Very loud, no? Extremely loud, chicken. Extremely loud. I don't know. I see. Now, Yao, I tell you something. Get inspiration from Mariah's answer. Mariah, you're close to the correct answer, but not quite enough. So, one thing I could tell you is Mariah did the right thing when it comes to changing the word relieved to relief. That's the word form change that is required here. The order of the information, however, is wrong. So Use Mariah's one as a clue to the correct sentence, and Mariah, give it one more try as well and see. I can give you a clue that it does start with John. Mhm. Give it 10 seconds and then I'll just talk about it if you are still unsure. Okay, let's give it a try then. John received. How about this? Does it make it easier if I give you the first two words? Try. John received the news ahead passive time. Well done! Very good! Received the news that he had passed with flying colors with great relief. Good job. Can I? Let's move on to number 68, another direct speech to reported speech. I will meet you after school today, Mrs. Lim said to her son. Give this a try. Hello, XNG. Welcome to you. Dun, dun, dun. And here we are, Mariah, our timekeeper. How are you today? XNG, our additional moderator. Okay, we are now in number 68. Type in your answer. Fa la 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 la. Mrs. Lim told her son that she would be meeting him after school that day. Mrs. Mitsuko told her son that she would have. What happened to our tenses? My goodness, you all. Now, Yao and Mariah close enough, but you kind of change it beyond what was required of you to change. So firstly, you were correct to change real to would. That's about it. I need you both to try and give it one more time. Would meet. Thank you. Very good, Yao. So that she would meet him after school that day. Good job. Well done. Well done. Okay, let's move on to number 69. The children were curious. They opened the brightly colored box. This one is easy. Word form change is required. Give it a try. Every live you one section, then the other day another section. Oh, you mean the section that I focus on, is it, XNG? Yes, because when I was doing live sessions in the past few weeks, some of you requested for a drill on very specific sections, which is SNT and comprehension close. This was the exact question I had done yesterday, okay? So I would expect you to actually do this correctly, no, Mariah? Give it a try. Out of curiosity, the children opened the brightly colored box. Very good. And I'm happy that you actually spelled curiosity correctly. Curiosity, when it's now a noun, you don't really use the second U in the word, from the word curious. It's the same way when you spell generous and generosity. Okay, out of curiosity, the children opened the brightly colored box. Hyphen, yes, Pavlov's woof woof. Now, number 70, let's go, everyone. Sorry. The principal invited the musician to speak to the students. The musician's song won an award. Think about this carefully. Sure, I need to go. Where are you going, Mariah? I'm almost done here. Very urgent, huh? Now, who's remember 16 minutes ago? We have another timekeeper, ladies and gentlemen, and it's XNG. My phone, why is your phone always dying every time you join a live session, huh? Yes, go and charge your phone. The principal invited the musician, whose song won an award, to speak to the students. Yes, he's replacing one role when I'm not here. You're both very funny. So you have relief, huh? Okay, Pavlov, very smart. That is actually correct. Remember to use whose, you use it as like a term for when you want to connotate ownership. Okay, so the principal, the musician whose song won an award, was invited by the principal to speak to the students. So Yao, close enough. The principal invited the musician whose song won an award to speak to the students. What you basically did, Yao, was you change the active to passive voice, which was not required in the question. So that is it, the last number for this set. Hello, Yaya Papaya! It's been so long. How are you? Are you still eating papaya? We love papaya. Okay, everyone. Now it's 6:46. Let's try one more set, yeah, before we end. I need you to be strong when we give it a try, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Harry dislikes reading newspapers. He would rather watch news on television. What do you think is the answer for this one? I know you're smart enough to finish this before the time is up. And X and G here is doing the timing. Okay, Harry dislikes. Prefers is added here. Remember, this is one of the BFF. Prefer has a BFF, and you have to make sure you partner it with the right word. Harry prefers watching news on television over reading newspaper. Naya Papaya goes to say prefers on television to reading newspaper. Okay, very good. Ozil is here! Oh my god, Ozil! Welcome to you. Okay, now Yao, do remember the BFF of prefer is 2. So you partner them all the time. You were correct in actually following it with a gerund, but remember the BFF, okay? Harry prefers watching news on television to reading newspapers. Okay, good job. I'm staying because of Ozil. Ozil, we were paging you. Mariah was paging you very earlier on. Irfan felt proud of himself. He rode his bicycle without the training wheels. Wow, we are happy for Irfan. Type it in. I have exam tomorrow. What examination are you having, Ozil? Is it English or is it another subject? What is it? Are you ready for it? Have you revised? Having what, everyone? Having ridden his bicycle without the training wheels, Irfan felt proud of himself. I see Pavlov. English essay. Oh, wow, Ozil. Are you ready for it? How are you revising and making sure that you're ready for it? Hi, Trey. I found out why my father say no. You found out a different reason? Or is it the same reason? Having ridden his bicycle without training wheels, also felt proud of himself. Mariah, wrong name. Pavlov, your answer is correct. Congratulations. Okay. Now remember, has, have, and had, always followed by past participle form of the verb. Past participle of ride is ridden. Okay. Having ridden his bicycle without the training wheels, Irfan felt proud of himself. Very good. Very good, people. All right, number 68. 3 more numbers. You have 10 minutes, huh? Red and yellow paints are mixed to form orange paint. One quick reminder, be careful with subject-verb agreement. That's what I can tell you now. One quick reminder, be careful with subject-verb agreement. Mariah, Mochi took my chair. How did Mochi take your chair? Mixing red and yellow paints forms orange paint. He has not enough money because I have 3 sisters and the oldest one spent a lot. Oh, I see. Oldest one spends a lot. Spends a lot as in she spends a lot, or they spend a lot for her education, because there's a difference in these two. I mean, at least your father explained it to you. I hope the spending for the eldest sister is it's worth it. So sometimes their sacrifices have to be made. Mixing red and yellow paints forms, very good. I am happy that you're all being very careful. Mixing red, let's change the color here. Mixing red and yellow paints. Now, this is the subject, but if you think about it, the main subject is mixing. That's one singular action, okay? So that is singular. So we say forms with the S. Forms orange paint. Okay. One thing I would like to remind you, hello Zim Zam Zam, oh my God, it's been so long. Hello, welcome to you. One thing I'd like to remind you for synthesis and transformation, a lot of the times students lose their marks. 2 marks, by the way, per number is because of very, very slight, careless mistakes. So please, it pays to be very careful when you're doing these numbers. Mr. Lee was very reluctant. Yet he sold off the Olympic medal he had won. It was with great what? Wow, I see a lot of you here today together. Very proud of you. Zim Zam Zam, welcome back. I also saw Yaya Papaya just now. Very happy. Welcome to all of you. All right, type it in. Last 2 numbers, everyone. Mr. Lee was very reluctant. Every time someone joins, hi, I haven't seen you in a long time. It was with great reluctance that Mr. Lee sold off the Olympic medal he had won. I'm going to give you all, it was with great reluctance. And Mr. Very good, Yao and Pavlov. Reluctant here is adjective. We need to turn it into noun, which is reluctance. It was with great reluctance that Mr. Lee sold off the Olympic medal he had won. Ozil went to say, with great reluctance, that Mr. Lee sold off the Olympic medal he had won. Good question, reluctancy. A lot of the students actually get confused with that. Let's actually see reluctance versus reluctancy. The correct word is not reluctancy. Is there a word reluctancy? Does reluctancy exist? At least for me, I'm going to go to check with Cambridge and Oxford because it's more reliable. For example, Cambridge does not have reluctancy. Okay, so cancel it out. Use reluctance instead. Okay, number 70, let's go. Raj asked his sister if she had gone to the party the previous night. Oh, this is interesting because this is the other way around. Reported speech to direct speech. Give it a try. Remember, this is quotation marks here. Mhm. Oh, Pavlo, very fast. You were already typing before I went to this number, huh? Raj asked his sister, did you go to the party last night? Do you agree, everyone, with Pavlov's answer? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you go to the party last night? Okay. Remember, Mariah, if you use the word did, the verb that follows is in base form. That's just the only change there. But you are all correct. So whatever rule I told you from direct speech to reported speech, just turn it around. I always tell you direct to reported, one tense backward. So this one tense forward. This is in past perfect. So we move forward to just past. So we go to, did you go to the party? And then same thing for time. The previous night is actually last night. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, you have finished the sets that you're supposed to finish for today. So, everyone, one last final reminder before you go. This coming June, we have a June PSLA composition crash course for 5 days, intensive 3-hour lessons that will help you master the entire process of writing from unpacking the composition question properly all the way to planning, writing it with the right vocabulary words, and eventually editing your work after writing, all while managing your time under examination conditions. Okay, so do join us if you are at the point wherein you really know you need to brush up on your composition writing skills this June. At the same time, if you have more time, join us on our other lessons. We have lessons for all primary levels this coming June across different weeks of June as well to cater to whatever it is that you have also planned for June. Maybe you are going somewhere. But do take this time to really, really work on your revisions because it's halfway through the year. That means to say PSLE would be just about 2 months away from there because your oral would already be in August, right? And that's why we also did focus on a lot of oral classes to help you prepare for it. So we are currently in early bird. So for the entire month of April, if you sign up on any of our June holiday classes, you will get these perks right here. And with Royston's face zoomed in as well. Yes, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining my live session today. I will see you all when I see you again. Have a good rest of the week and take care. Bye.